Hello, dear friends. How are you today? I hope this time together feels like a warm cup of tea shared between close companions. Today, I want to talk about something that matters deeply to all of us as we grow older. The small, sometimes subtle habits that shape how we present ourselves to the world, and how those habits influence the way we're perceived. It's funny, isn't it? How the smallest things we might not even notice, can leave such a lasting impression. Over the years, I've come to understand that how we carry ourselves, how we interact with others, and how we nurture our own sense of self-respect, these all play a profound role in how we age and how we remain connected to the people and moments that bring meaning to life. You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about the everyday choices we make, especially in how we present ourselves. Does that ever cross your mind too? Maybe you've looked in the mirror and thought, not quite the person I used to see. Or maybe you've caught yourself in a moment of reflection after a conversation and wondered, was I a little harsh there? Oh, we're all human after all. But what's so beautiful about this phase of life is our ability to pause, reflect, and gently shape the person we wish to be, from the inside out. So, let's explore together 6 habits that often slip under the radar. Gentle, little patterns of behavior that, once noticed and lovingly tended to, can help us age with authentic confidence, grace, and a vibrant connection to the world around us. First, let's talk about something as simple and as powerful as personal grooming. Over time, it's easy to think, well, does it really matter if I skip a haircut or wear the same old sweater again? But it does matter, not because of what others might say, but because of how these little rituals nourish you. When you stay attentive to small acts like trimming your nails, wearing fresh, well-fitted clothes, or even applying just a touch of moisturizer, you signal to the world and to yourself that you care. Dr. Margaret Stevens, a professor of geriatric psychology, often emphasizes that maintaining personal grooming enhances self-esteem, which directly supports emotional well-being. Plus, have you noticed how just a fresh haircut or a polished pair of shoes can make you stand a little taller, feel a little brighter? It's not shallow, it's soulful. Now, a close cousin to this idea is the topic of clothing. It's so tempting to cling to the familiar, the comfortable, those trusty clothes that have walked through years of life with you. But as much as those memories matter, our clothes are also a reflection of our energy and vitality. You don't have to chase trends, not at all, but a crisp, updated outfit, something that fits just right and feels fresh, can be such a rejuvenation. It reminds me of Harold, an older gentleman I once met. He swapped his well-worn cardigan for a sharp blazer one day, and he seemed to glow. People noticed, sure, but more importantly, he noticed. Investing in yourself like that? Oh, it feels good. Even a vibrant scarf or a fun pair of shoes can breathe new life into your day. Shall we move on to communication? Here's something delicate but important: the way we speak and listen. Have you ever caught yourself speaking louder than you realized? Or perhaps interrupting someone mid-sentence? It's so easy to do, especially as hearing loss, often so gradual we don't even notice, starts to play a role. But here's the thing: conversations should feel like waltzes, not tug-of-war. Listening with patience, letting others have their full turn to express themselves, oh, that's where the richness of connection lies. And if you do find yourself speaking louder than you'd like, it may be worth considering a hearing check. A study by the National Institute on Aging reminds us that addressing even mild hearing loss can improve communication and relationships. After all, the world feels so much warmer when we meet it at a volume that invites closeness rather than distance. And here's one that might be the hardest to recognize in ourselves. Are we complaining or criticizing too much? It happens to the best of us. It's easy to fall into the habit of looking back and thinking, things were better then, or pointing out all the ways something feels amiss. But here's the truth. Negativity, even in small doses, can cast a shadow on our interactions. Instead of, why don't young people work like we used to? We might try, what's inspiring about the way they tackle things differently? Sometimes just a shift in wording can change the energy entirely. People are drawn to others who uplift, engage, and inspire. It's not about ignoring difficulties. It's about balancing them with curiosity and appreciation. Now picture this. You're walking into a room. How are you holding yourself? Posture and body language speak more loudly than words sometimes. Rounded shoulders, a hunched back, or even avoiding eye contact. Oh, they whisper something that might not match how vibrant you really feel. A little secret I learned is to imagine there's a string gently tugging the top of your head upward. It's a trick that instantly aligns your spine. Studies have shown time and again that upright posture boosts both perceptions of vitality and your own inner confidence. And lastly, let's talk about something a touch sensitive but oh so important: hygiene. Over time, our senses of smell can dull, so we might not notice certain changes in breath or body odor. Medications, diet, even dehydration can all play a role. But here's the silver lining. Addressing these things doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Drinking more water, yes, as simple as that, can reduce dry mouth, one of the main culprits of unpleasant breath. Chewing sugar-free gum, switching to an alcohol-free mouthwash, or even rotating your deodorant can make a world of difference. It's never too late to freshen up these small but mighty details of self-care. Now that we've walked through these 6 gentle reminders, reflecting on grooming, clothing, communication, positivity, posture, and hygiene, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Each of these small changes is a way of saying to yourself, I'm worthy of care. Isn't that the truth? Aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing the vitality we still hold and enriching the relationships and moments that mean the most. Take a moment. Let these thoughts sink in. Maybe think of just one of these habits that you'd like to revisit or refresh this week. Start there. Small steps often lead to the most profound transformations. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope it felt like a conversation between trusted friends. And do share your thoughts, whether in spirit or in writing. What resonated with you today? I'd love to hear. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and remember, this precious season of life is as full of grace and possibility as we make it.